Hey guys, welcome back to the pack!
Woo!
What's up guys? We are here with our part 2 of our last video. If you haven't seen it, go watch it.
Yep.
I showed Gloss a bunch of fun, silly little animated videos. I showed her a bunch of them and we got inspired and we made ourselves a little challenge. And they used a lot of popular audios that I've heard before. So I thought for this challenge, we spun a wheel and I put on the wheel a bunch of random funny memes sound, like the really popular meme sounds. We spun it, we both got one, we're gonna show you it. And then we decided to like make an animation based off the audio. It's gonna be really short, only a few seconds. I think mine's gonna be around 7 to 8 seconds. How about yours?
Mine's like 10 seconds, maybe 11.
Yeah, it's pretty ambitious because
that's
we're
a
gonna
lot.
be animating. We're gonna be animating this today. We're gonna use 3D animation in Maya to do this. We did storyboard some our idea, and we want to show that to you. Let's see yours first, Gloss.
All right, let me just pull it up. Sharing my screen. All right,
Okay.
I have it shared. So this is mine. My meme audio was Goku Ultra Instinct, which I don't know why it's called that, but it's this.
Oh my god, that's so funny. The poor little kitty.
So yeah, I'm gonna have basically a cat and a girl. It's mostly gonna be the cat. I'm gonna be mostly animating, and then a bunch of quick cuts. I think I have like 9 cameras for all those cuts.
Jesus Christ. You know we only have a certain amount of time to do this, right?
I know. I always do too much. My too much gene, catches me. But I'm gonna try it. I mean, it's all about priorities, right? So I'm definitely gonna like do all the easy stuff first. So obviously any of the quick camera stuff, and if there's any zooms, I'm gonna do that first. And then I'll save the longest shot, which is definitely the first shot, for last. And I'm gonna try to do it.
You don't think you should do the hardest first because you're gonna be spending the most time on it, and then like if we start running out of time, you could just quickly do those zooms?
I've done that before, and then I get so caught up in the details and wanting it to be good that I spend all my time doing it. So what I'm going to try to do is not even try to focus too much on the details. I'm going to mostly do exactly what my storyboard is with the cameras. 1, 2, 3, I'm talking maybe 30 minutes max for all the other scenes that are basically like just quick cuts. Like the longest thing I'm going to do is the man, like this scene, like this character right here. I have a boy rig for that one. I'm going to pose him super quickly. I didn't even get a blanket. I'll add that maybe after.
No, honestly, just having him like with his hands up, like ready to grab him if he runs is enough. Like you don't even need a blanket, honestly. Like having someone ready is enough.
Yeah, so I'm probably gonna like pose him quickly, and it's all gonna be quick cuts. I didn't even get a hair dryer thing, but I can add that into the scene later. Like that doesn't matter. It's all about the camera movement.
Add the PNG you drew on top.
Yeah, I can add a PNG. But basically, I want to match that to the dun, 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 and then I'll do the longer scenes, which is the first scene. And then the girl like shrugging, she has animation, and then the cat turning to look over her shoulder is an animation.
That expression you drew of him going, no. It's so funny.
I'm gonna try to capture that. I feel like this rig, it might be hard because it's a hairless cat rig. It's from Animation
so
Mentor.
Cute.
It is
it's
cute,
so cute.
But I remember it being hard to use. But I didn't have any other cat rigs. So it is what it is. I'm gonna have to make it work.
Okay. And you got that from... We used to do an online course where they provided a bunch of rigs. So that's where she got that rig. Unless you do the online school, unfortunately, you will not be able to get those rigs. So not trying to gatekeep her, but that's just where she got her rigs. I got my rig. I bought mine. It's on Gumroad. And I'll make sure to link it in the description. Maybe put it up on the screen. You can buy them. You can get it as a duo. There's a girl and a guy. I think her name is Artemis.
Yeah, that one's a really popular one.
Yeah, her name's Artemis. So yeah, I love your storyboard. I like how clear it is. I like the emotions. I think you could definitely do it, but it will be challenging.
I'm literally like,
lot of shots.
The only way for this to succeed is if I don't focus so much on the details, just mainly get the main movements. Like if I can get the main movements done, and then and see how I'm trying to aim for like after 2 hours, all the main movements are done. Like that's my goal. I'm gonna try to be really goal oriented when I'm doing this, because the last time we did an animation, I kind of failed and then didn't really do much. So I'm really gonna
Okay,
try.
I like that plan. We'll definitely have to set a bunch of timers, like on the low.
100%. I'm gonna need it. I'm gonna need to hold myself accountable because I
get
do
lost
that.
in time.
I get lost in it, and that's a very like
Yeah.
common thing to get lost in it. But you know, let's do yours now.
So this is mine. I did not make a video of it. I just storyboarded it like plainly because mine's really simple. And I didn't think I needed to make it in the video. It was basically, I recorded a reference of myself, and then I took screenshots of what I thought the main poses of my reference shot was.
Yeah.
So then I drew it out. So my person's just gonna come into scene.
Yeah.
She's gonna notice something on the ground. She's gonna go walk towards it. She's gonna bend down to go and grab it. And then, oopsie daisy, a bunch of the stuff in her book bag that was open fell out. And then she realizes, oh, dang, I just bent over and made a bigger mess. I'm such an idiot. And then just sit down in defeat because she's so embarrassed that she bent down and all the things in her book bag was open.
You know what? That's happened to me before, like actually. Like that's actually happened to me before.
It's happened to me with my purses, or like if I'm holding like my big like water cup, like I will forget that it's open. I'll bend down and then a bunch of water will fall out, and I'm like, I'm such an idiot.
Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes, surely.
So I'm gonna play the audio so that you can know what mine was. Let's see, where is it? Oh, here it is. So I added some silence. So if you don't remember from the last video, I got the SpongeBob disappointed sound.
That's a great sound.
And then I added some like things falling sound effects so that it, I don't know, like with the motion, it kind of looked better and made more sense.
Yeah.
I also did not get anything for the objects falling. The only thing I bought extra was a backpack rig.
Oh, okay.
And it's not even a rig, it's just like open.
Mm-hmm.
I will be linking that too, because if you wanted to buy it, it was actually really hard to find the book bag that's open. That wasn't like $80. I had to.
Well, yeah,
I found
it's
one
a lot
for
of
like.
work.
Yeah, I know, and it's a very detailed, very nice. I found this one for I think $10. I don't really remember the price, but I'll make sure to put that in the video as well or in the description, so that if you do want it, you can use it. It's not really rigged that much, like I can't really move the straps or anything, so it's just gonna be, I basically just constrained it to her back, and that's where it's gonna be.
Okay.
And I have no objects. I'm doing just a bunch of blocks and squares because I could not be bothered to find a bunch of things and constrain all of them. I'm just gonna like sloppily make them fall out of her bag. The most thing I want to focus on is making the motion look really nice and really believable.
Which
all
motion?
That extra shit.
Which
motion? Like the motion of her walking in, her bending down. Like I want her, the character acting, to look the best. Whether the props look great falling out of her bag or not is not, who gives a shit. Like if it clips through the bag sloppily, I'm not gonna give a shit because it's mostly just the idea, the concept of it falling out. Those are our ideas. My little storyboard. I'm glad we both decided to storyboard things because it really helps like give us an idea of what we're gonna be doing for this. My scene is very plain. I literally didn't add anything. I just made the colors purple.
I did get a bathtub rig for free on, I think, Turbo.
It looked nice.
Yeah, it did look nice. Like, you know, I can pan through my I'm not sharing my screen anymore. Let me show you. I did pan through I can pan through all my cameras that I did. Because I have a lot of cameras, and then you can see so this camera one, this is camera one. The main focus is the cat. Camera 2, bathtub. I just did literally the bathtub's the most detailed thing. Everything else is
really good.
It's literally just boxes that they're all boxes. I didn't feel like it.
Just cubes.
Just cubes, you know, classic cubes. And then camera 3 is gonna be like the thumb, and then maybe eventually I'll add like water, like then like to like draw it in there. That's good. And then this camera 4, that's gonna be like the shampoo bottles. I did cylinders. It's a cylinder. Okay. And then this is where the hairdryer is supposed to be, but I didn't add it because I was too lazy, but you'll get it. You'll figure it out. Yeah. Then this is going to be her, like her face is going to be right here. Depending on like where she goes, because like I need to have her like walk in a little bit, but I'm probably just going to have her bounce up and down in the main control. Probably going to keep it here. And it's going to be, this is going to be the cat. So for this scene, I'm going to have to move her head back so you can see the cat's face because her head's in the way. And then, you know, obviously he's going to turn her head, and then you're going to see this guy. And then this camera 9 is going to be where the cat's going to be over her shoulder crying. Okay.
Oh, that's great. I think we're ready to get started. Are you ready?
Let me just get a pen and paper. I should have got that out beforehand.
Yeah, I hear you clinking around with all your pens and stuff.
Yeah, that's
Why do you need a pen?
So I can write down the frame numbers.
Oh, okay.
Because like there's no, I wish Maya had a way to like add notes. Wait, actually, I do have that. Have that.
Okay.
It's called Epic Pen. Where is that?
Oh, yeah.
It's called Epic Pen. It's basically like a digital. It's like a digital pen that overlays on your screen, so you can like write notes like this, like and then you can delete them. All right, I'll just do that then. Hell yeah.
All right, I have a timer for 1 hour, just for now, and then we'll check back in, see how we're doing.
Okay.
I'm ready to get started. We're gonna probably be animating for like 3 to 4, maybe 5 hours, but obviously the video will not be that long.
Yeah, no, we're gonna cut around.
Yeah, we're gonna cut around, but yeah, so wish us luck, and let's get started.
You know what? Instead of writing a whole bunch of words, I'm gonna put 1 here. 1.
I hear a lot of kitchen sounds coming from you.
Well, someone's in the kitchen, that's why.
Sounds like, you know what it sounds like? It sounds like Five Nights at Freddy's when Chica's in the kitchen.
What? I never...
You don't remember the original Five Nights at Freddy's? Every time you were listening for Chica, she was always in the kitchen, and you just hear kitchen clanking sound.
Oh, really? I don't even remember that.
Bro, you know what we gotta do? We gotta rewatch Markiplier play that. Oh, it's such a good video. Such a good video.
I do want to rewatch that scene because it was really, really... It was that first video, because 1, iconic, 2, hilarious. But I don't remember that. I don't remember the kitchen sounds. But that does make sense because you had to listen for specific cues.
Yeah, because you couldn't always see her.
Yeah.
I'm also really excited to do this because it's kind of like a little bit of a walking scene, and it's just body mechanics, and that's something I really want to keep practicing on. Just regular schmegular body mechanics.
I'm excited for mine because it's going to be a lot of like facial like pantomime, but that's what I'm also a little worried because it's like a cat. So like I'm worried I won't get like a lot of like what I want, but I'm going to make it work. Oh my god, I'm so not used to that. All right, so
looking up.
What? Yeah, looking up. Yeah, looking up.
Yeah, me too. I'm literally like, where am I looking? Where am I looking? Oh yeah, up here. So I don't know if we're gonna put this in, but just for context, usually in Maya, the time, what is this called?
The time slider. It's a timeline, time slider.
The time slider, we usually keep it at the bottom. I feel like, I don't know if it's normal for everyone to have it there, but that's where I usually have it. And we put it at the top so that it looked a little better, and it's just like better for us to be looking up than looking down, especially with our VTuber model. Like sometimes my eyes start to close and I'm looking down. So we were like, oh, we'll just put it up, and we are not used to it being up there. Like oh my god, stop. I don't give a fuck about these. Get out of my face with this pop-up.
What pop-up?
Oh my god, what is it doing? I bought the Animbot thing so I can use it, but like...
You bought the Animbot?
Yeah, I did.
When'd you buy that? Well, isn't that expensive?
It wasn't that bad.
How much was it?
There's like 8 tiers you can buy.
Holy shit. When did you say... Why did you say anything? I would have bought that shit.
I don't know. I bought it a while ago when I was doing my other thing, because I was using the free trial not knowing it was a free trial, and was like, this is so lit, I want this.
Yeah, it's
amazing.
And
then I looked at the price, and the price, it was expensive.
Yeah, it's expensive.
But then I was like, I looked at it, I'm like, there's no way this is this much. And then I looked at it, and there's multiple tiers that like allows you access to certain things.
Oh.
And the things I want access to, I was cool with. Like, I was like, oh, well, this one is not that bad.
You suck.
For the year, and I was like, oh, okay, it's for the year, and it gives me access to at least the things that I would like to use.
Yo, how are you just not gonna say anything? That's crazy.
I don't know. I feel like
I can't believe. No, you've never said you got the Anabot. The only thing I have as an extension is the tweener, the thing where it's like, oh, if you have 1 frame on the left, 1 frame on the right, it can make a frame in the middle, and then based on the parameters of like if you want it to be closer to the left. Like, if you want to favor 1 frame over the other, I have that. And there are other buttons, and I really should fucking look at them because they're probably helpful.
Yeah. There's a bunch of buttons.
But that's the only thing I have. I can't believe you got Anabot. That's crazy. You don't want to say nothing?
Crazy?
Because like, I would have bought that. That shit's so helpful.
It is really helpful.
Yeah.
But I haven't really been using it because I've been like...
Because you're a fool?
Because like I also don't really know what things to use. Like I'm not really familiar with it. So there's some things that I've yet to use.
I think I got this this pose pretty good. You want to see it? Are you looking? It looks stupid on my scene. But yeah, look at the right side, please. I'm thinking this looks good. I kind of wish the door frame was more in frame. I'll probably fix that later. But how's this stand?
Yeah, no, I like that. It looks good.
All right, all right.
Good.
I'm calling that. Saving, hitting that with a good old save.
Yeah, let me hit this shit with a save.
Hit it with a good old save. All right, that's good. Let me. I'm gonna put a green dot for scenes. Let me get more colors. I'll make this fluorescent. This was scene 8.
What are you talking about?
On my time slider. So like using the epic pen, I want to like put a dot when things are like done. So like, all right, so that I know what to work on. So this is scene 6. So that's gonna be a green dot over there. That's done. Now, and also let me key him because he's not keyed. I just posed him. Highlight, key. You know, let me put that at the start.
Yeah, I just did the bend over kind of lean, and this looks good. This looks like how I want it to look.
All right, perfect. All right, he's all keyed up. Next scene I should work on. What's next? Let me look at my storyboard. Speaking of cats, have you been seeing that meme on Twitter? I'll probably put it up on the screen where it's like this. I think it was like this Asian girl. I don't know if she was Japanese, but she basically squatted down and then put her head down and then her fingers like on the side of her with 3 fingers out, and then the shadow made it look like she was a cat.
Yes, I do remember seeing that.
It was so cute, and I've been seeing so many people like redrawing it. I saw one today where it was like Spider-Man, but he did like 4 fingers, and it looked like his shadow was a spider. And I was like, oh, it's so cute.
Yeah, I think that was fun. I like all the redraws. A lot of people are drawing a lot of characters as them. And I just think it's fun. You know, I love art trends. I think it's so fun when the community kind of links up and does the same thing all together as like a group. Like, I think that's so fun and so cute. Makes me so jelly. I wish I was fast at drawing. Like, I would be so late if I was drawing trends. Like, it would take so long to do things.
Well, like trends usually last. Now I feel like the lasting time for a trend is either 3 days if no one does anything new to it. But then it's like 2 to 3 weeks if people are like inventing it. Like, you know that meme trend where it's like, Ruby-chan, Nani Daski. I don't know the last one. But like that one was like a solid week of it being actually cutesy.
I feel like it lasted longer than a week because it kept evolving from like just people who wouldn't really do something cutesy. Like I kept seeing like grown-ass men do it, and it was really cute. And then it just evolved like into like inanimate objects.
yeah, that's what I mean. Like I think like the cutesy part lasted like a week or so, but then it got transformed into like objects, and sometimes it'd be regular, and then it became like really like cursed objects, like fucking trains, and then it'd be like Ruby-chan, a big ass train, and then it'd be like like the loudest noise ever, and it's so hilarious. Or it'd be like a power drill and it'd go kee. Oh my god, that trend. I saved so many, and people have done so many, and they're so hilarious. And it's like they get louder and louder with every iteration that they're doing. It's so freaking hilarious. I love that trend. What a great trend, truly. Ruby-chan, Nani Daski. Now I'm gonna be mad.
Did you hear the train in the background?
Yeah. Oh shit! Damn, the train!
you literally went Ruby-chan and went
DIY it. Oh, I hear it again.
Nani Daski.
It wants that coal or oil.
It wants that mint chocolate chip. Another hour to do this shit. I'm a little stressed because I don't feel like I'm working smart, and that's important.
But why? Like, what? Where are you behind? Where are you at?
I just feel like the steps aren't looking good, and it's because
Let me see. Let me look.
No. Oh, that's fine. You don't have to look. I think I'm just like getting a little paranoid that like I'm not working smart, so I'm just really gonna try to focus on, contact, and making sure the timing of it's good, and then I'll move on from there. But this hour is gonna be like, I want to finish the stepping. Like that's what I want to do.
Yeah, remember, it's like all in the ups and downs when you're trying to get the weight in.
Yeah, I'm just getting the steps first, and then I'll do the up and down because I'm worried if I do that. Like I'm just getting the timing of like the step, like it like going from one step to the other, the timing between those two. That's what I'm trying to work on right now. What about you? How's it going?
So I'm starting with scene 1, the more complicated scene, and I'm focusing first on her coming into the shot. And I'm just trying to do like the up and downs. I'm not actually gonna do her legs because fuck that. I also did kind of wanted to have the door kind of open while she comes in. So maybe I'll just open it a little bit. Because this basically this door.
I don't think the door opening is necessary though, right? Like
I think I'm just gonna like I'm just gonna have it like open like this. I guess it's not.
Like, does it matter? Like, will it add anything to the storytelling there? You know?
Probably not. Yeah, that's true. Probably not. It just would be like, oh, it'd be nice to be like, oh yeah, she came in. Like with the door like was closed. But then I would have to make her walk more, and I don't want to do that, so. Just having her kind of like, if you're looking at my screen, you could see her like kind of like walk in, and I'm just doing the up and down.
Oh, that looks good.
Really?
Yeah, it looks good. I like the up and down. I think the up and
down is nice. I think it just needs a little bit more up, and then I do side to side, and then it'll look good. Yeah. And then after that, I'm going to focus on the cat, because the girl moving was the main thing, and then I'm going to focus on the cat, and that's going to be the heavy lifting. And then probably what I'll do first, probably do what you're supposed to do, which is the key poses first, and then do the extremes, and then do the in-betweens. And see where I am from there. I'm hoping in this hour, what I'm hoping is that this scene is basically done.
Okay.
Because then I can take another hour to do the other ones. You know what I keep thinking about? I keep thinking of Doichi's Anxiety music video and just the song in general. And how I'm so happy that music videos are back. Yeah. Creative music videos are fucking back.
Yeah, like fun. Yeah, it's so true.
Because, like, for a long time, it was just not, like, they weren't that they were, like, bad. They just weren't that, like, inventive in any way. They were just, like...
They were literally
just meant to show budget, you know?
Yeah, and I also feel like they were just, like, being replaced by all the, like, product placement. And, like, granted, they still do that, which is kind of annoying to me still. Like, it's, like, really blatant product placement. But, like, at least it's not that bad. And at least if we're going to be creative afterwards, like, okay, I can get rid of it. I can get over it.
Yeah, like, as long as, like, the whole video is, like, pretty creative, I don't mind the product placements if they can do it in, like, a fun way. I'm okay with it, but, like, I don't know. I feel like after Megan Thee Stallion got, like, really, really popular, I feel like everyone started, like, caring about their fucking music videos. Like, Chapel Rowan, like, her music videos are... Chapel Rowan, there it is. I'm like, why can't I remember how to pronounce her name? Her music videos are really good. Like, who am I trying to think? What's his name? Shit. He made Sticky. Tyler, the creator.
Yeah, Tyler.
His music videos are really, really good. Yeah, Kendrick's has been, like, super artistic.
Oh, yeah. Kendrick's has been amazing.
Even, like, Tate McRae, like, all their music videos are, like, actually trying to tell a story. I like Sabrina
Carpenter's music videos, too.
Hers are cute, too. Those are fun. Even Dua Lipa, like Dua Lipa had some really good creative ones. Like,
I always loved
her training season. I'm like, oh yeah, that music video was good. That was really creative.
I really liked that one. I thought it was fun. I really liked Dua Lipa's music. Like, I really liked that one. I think it's called Love Again, where it's kind of like giving the vibe of like on the Titanic, and it's like it sinks at one point. I just thought the music video was so fun and cool. Like, I love, like, if I was an artist, I was making music, I would be making little baby movies, little short films. And like, I know Taylor Swift did that with, like, I think her album, like, she made all the songs into a video or something.
Yeah, hers are really creative too. I think for the Tell Her Truth Poet department, that music video was really creative.
Yeah, and I just thought that's so cool. Like, I love that. If I was making a music video, I'm spending all this money, like, this is my art, my music, like, I'm gonna have fun with it. Like, I don't know why. Yeah. So I get it. Maybe it's just, like, overly expensive and there's not that much return, probably, is what the main thing is. But it's just, like, I I don't know. I feel like that's what being a star, being a pop star, music star is all about. Making cool music videos.
I think like, yeah, like especially because like if it's your art and like especially if the song has like a message to it, why wouldn't you add visuals to the like the whole point of the music video is to elevate the audio. And if your visuals aren't elevating the audio, what's the point? Like, well, just do a visualizer then.
Yeah,
Because
literally.
even FK Twigs is like hers is like
Oh,
super
yeah.
abstract.
Yeah, hers
But
are
I
abstract.
appreciate the effort to just at least if you're doing something avant-garde, just fucking go for it.
And it's just like I liked FK Twigs' newest music video for, I think it's called Striptease, the song. I just thought it was fun. It was just her like walking in like a tunnel with like cars. Like it wasn't that complex. But I
Yeah.
think it was really cool. I honestly don't remember much of the music video now that I'm thinking about it, but I remember really liking it. Like I remember my impression being like, this is lit. Like I love a fun, cool music video. I know a lot of people don't even watch music videos anymore.
Which I
But
think
man,
is crazy. I don't know if that's just like a thing where you still like I watch music videos exclusively. Like I'll try to I really shouldn't listen to the music video first. Like I try to listen to audio first because I know the music video will hinder me liking the song. Sometimes like for example, the song with Doja Cat and Ray and Lisa, I didn't like the song, but that's only because the music video I felt was lackluster. But when I listened to the song by itself, I was like, oh no, this song is good. I think I was just letting the disappointment of the music video hinder my reaction to the actual song.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I can agree. Like I thought the music video was pretty, but yeah, there was some things that just didn't make sense, and that's what was like what I was my mind was getting stuck on. And it's true. Like I think there's so many iconic music videos that are just like so fun, and you could do so many cool looks, and it's just I don't know something about like a fun, cool music video for your song. Like I really liked Megan Thee Stallion's newest video for her new song, Whenever, Whatever, Whenever.
Yeah,
I
that one
thought it was
cool.
so fun and cool. Like there wasn't like an entirely like a complete narrative, but it was still so fun. The looks were fun. They were like really well thought out, really well directed. She looked so good, and there was choreo. Like I just thought it was so fun and cool. Like we don't have to do something too crazy, but like let's have a good time. Like this is your song. You just made it. Like yeah.
It's just like I like effort, you know, like I don't want to just be like, put it together just to show off. Like I want to be like, hey, I have something to say. And I'm really liking that like now you're seeing it way more that people like these musicians, these artists are putting so much effort into storytelling in their music videos. And I really appreciate that. And I'm happy about it because it was getting a little sad. I was like, ugh. Trying to do the best I can with this face right now.
The face expression you have right now is really good.
Trying my best. Trying my very best.
Don't overthink it. Like, as long as it's like at least 60% of the expression, it'll probably read perfectly fine.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to go for. I'm like, oh, if it's readable, I'm fine.
Yeah, I'm finally getting it so that the steps are looking actually okay, so... I don't know if you can see it.
Hold on. Oh, yeah. Let me see again. Oh, yeah. It's looking pretty good. Just that one step in after that one. It kind of holds.
I kind of wanted it to be like a slight pause before noticing, and now I'm like struggling.
Just make it pause. Don't let it move there.
Well, not
like right
pause,
here.
but like a slow down, and then like a quickly to like, oh yeah, there's a thing there. Let me go get it. Like like when she like notices, you know how like when you're thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, the I forgot how annoying it is to manage like the what the fuck? The legs being like super straight and like getting like an appropriate like bend to straight ratio so that it doesn't like pop.
Yep.
Ooh, that shit's fucking annoying.
Yep. That's why a lot of people they do like the hips and then they'll maybe like do like one leg because they need to see like how the height is. It's really annoying. But all walks are annoying.
Okay. on to hour 4.
Yeah, hour 4.
We're 4 hours in, and I'm a little disappointed where I'm at. Honestly, I'm gonna be so real with you.
You know
I'm like,
you know the
what?
SpongeBob meme where it's like hour 15.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like I wish,
Yeah.
like, I feel like where I'm at isn't horrible, but it's definitely not like anywhere near fluid where I want it to be.
Yeah.
So I'm,
Yeah.
but at
It's
least
just, I'm super disappointed.
I have the main ideas down. Like, I basically, the rough blocking is down, but I'm sad that I've only gotten about rough blocking in the amount of time that I've had.
Yeah, same. I'm sad that, like, the walking is looking so janky and not that good, because I thought not that I would be fast, but that I'd be able to nail it, and I'm not, and I just wish I was nailing it a little better.
No, it's okay. It'd be like that. Like, it's just hard. For me, what I'm gonna do is work on every other scene other than the first one. The first scene is like the biggest, hardest one, and the last one because of like the pose. So I'm just gonna work on every other scene that needs animation so far, which is gonna be um scene 4, 5, and 7. That's gonna be 4, 5, and 7. I'm gonna try to bang those out in the whole hour and make it that they're done. So that if we want to do a 5th hour, I could go back to scene 1. But that's what I'm gonna do. That's the plan. I feel like I have at least not been. I think like as like a recap, like I haven't been focusing too much on the details. I definitely think that I'm doing things at a good pace. Not at a good pace, but I'm doing things and I'm not redoing things, which was my issue last time. Like I kept redoing things. And I feel like I'm not doing that now. I'm just not being fast enough in putting the poses down. But at least there's no counter animation happening. It's just that I'm not moving fast. So I'm gonna try to move fast.
So what do you, if we, like, you know, after we're done with all this, would you want to like spin the wheel again and do this again one day, or should we add different things to the wheels and do a lot of, when spinning the wheel to figure out what we're gonna do?
I mean, I would love to spin the wheel again. I mean, there were so many options. I'm down to do another one, but I definitely would probably wait like 2 or 3 more times just so like it's not always something that's memey. Maybe it can be another wheel where it's like maybe we could look at really popular animators in the industry. We can look at their reels and we can like make a wheel based on like the shots that they have and try to make a shot based on like what they have in their reel. Or we can just do like prompts in a wheel to animate, and then maybe we can do it more frequently, these small little challenges. But I would love to do the wheel. I like the wheel. It kind of like releases the tension and the stress of having to come up with a prompt and an idea. You kind of, and like I still thought of an idea. It took me like a couple of days to think of this idea.
Yeah. Yeah, like it still gives us some wiggle room to like figure something out, and like I think having something with parameters is always helpful, because it kind of like helps you be like, okay, I can't have all options. If I have all options, I'm gonna be stressed out because there's too many options.
Exactly. So like it just like limited it enough so that I had like basically a general idea and I couldn't like branch off too wide. I had to like kind of rein it in on the type of idea based on the sound. So like 100%, I would definitely want to do this like prompt idea again.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I really like a fun element to kind of tie these videos together. We're thinking of trying a different format for our video making. Instead of breaking these into 2 videos, maybe trying to do them all at once. Who knows if we can, because we take like at least 5 hours to like do the challenge, and that's a lot to do all in one day. Like, we're trying to figure out what would be the best way, but I feel like it'd be fun if we could just do it all at once, and like people who are coming into the video would have the context. Like if they didn't watch this video already, or like the last video, like they wouldn't have to go to a different video to like know what we're referencing or what we're talking about.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely think if keeping it one video makes more sense. And then we could also do more animations more often, just because like it takes us like 2 weeks to do one video that's a reaction, and then another 2 weeks to actually do the animation. And if we do it all in one video, we can do it like twice a month rather than once a month where we're actually creating something. So I like that.
Yeah, I really want to like create more. Even though this is really stressful and difficult for me, I think it's such a good challenge. Like I want to create more often and push myself to do these things.
No, same. It's like an animation jam where it's like 24 hours, animate as much as you can. It's basically that vibe. Why won't this stay? Can this not be oh. Alright, I think that's why. Alright, I'm gonna have to do this then. And that's why I'm excited to I like the new change that we're doing. Because I just want to create more. Like the reason why we're struggling so much is because we don't practice animation as much as we should. And if when we like animate more, shit, we're gonna be able to do this way faster. Oh, that looks way better. You know what? I'm happy I did that. So it's all good. And also, like, it's May. This is our 3 months of YouTubing. We're still learning. We're still like doing new things, and we gotta like be more active, and like we're still like finding our legs.
Yeah, we're still trying to find that what's worked for us.
Like I definitely think we can like join like that group you said of like maybe like joining like a VTuber club and like being with more other creators and maybe like collabing with them and like doing things with other people, and in general just like creating content. Like I also have been thinking about character design, like of our character designs, and like eventually when we update our model, I'll think of like, oh, I keep thinking about designs. I haven't drawn anything, but I feel like I want to do that, and I want to like explore how our final design can like really be evolved. And I also think about like our backdrops and like our overall general theme for our like channel, and like how we can elevate it and update
you're
it.
Gonna notice this video is different. Like we already changed it again.
Oh yeah, we're probably gonna consistently change it because we need to find like how find ourselves basically in this channel, and what it looks like, what we look, and like how it makes us feel good, how we look. Like so far we're not there yet, but I'm okay with where we are, and I'm excited to keep moving forward and keep thinking of new things and just do it.
What's the funniest meme you've seen this week?
This week?
Maybe last week too.
Damn, I'm not sure. I feel like the last thing that I thought was truly hilarious was the Ruby-chan, a little Japanese one. That one was what's been really tickling me. I'd have to look at my Instagram page. What was one that's like hilarious to me? Oh, the last thing, it was, you sent it to me, that I thought was fucking hilarious. It's like the Death Note meme where it's like this guy dubbing in, he has the Death Note, and he's like, the IRS, the DMV. And then it's like, oh my god, it worked. It's like, no, like, that's not how the fucking book works. It's like, it's so fucking funny.
I don't know why there's like randomly at like random points of the year will be a random Death Note resurgence of just people cosplaying them, memes about them, and I'm just like, why? But also I'm thankful because I love when old shit gets resurfaced. So funny.
Yeah, it's funny. It's like, it will never die. It's like when randomly we get like Full Metal Alchemist memes. It's like, yeah, it will never die. It's hilarious.
It is funny. It's just like, oh, sometimes. That's why everything is leaning towards nostalgia beat now, because the old shit is really fucking hilarious.
I mean, it's been nostalgia based since 2020 though. I'm kind of sick of it. I'm like, all right, I think we're done. I think we've done enough nostalgia bait, guys.
It's never enough.
Most of the time, what makes me laugh on Instagram has been like memes, like dancing videos. Usually like specific content creators like Tony and
Uh-oh.
What?
I forgot. Oh no.
What?
I had all my emotions on by accident. No.
Oh,
How long were those on?
Oh yeah, no. When I first come in, that's why I have my OBS like kind of open so I can look at myself.
Yeah, I had it covered for a second because I was looking up something. Damn, I wonder how long that was like that. God, I hate when I do that. Jesus, like, yeah, now I'm angry. Like, what the heck? Why do I always do this? Why am I not professional yet? It's not that hard.
VTubing is surprisingly difficult.
It is. Like, I keep having issues with my eyes, and like, I really want to like add more expressions to my face. I don't even know how I'd be able to do that, or if I can. Like, I don't really know the rules and stuff. Like, I really want to like get better and get more professional. But man, am I? And I also like just in general, like acting, face acting, move, like emoting with my face and my body.
Yeah.
Instead of just talking and expecting that to read. Like, come on, bro, I'm not showing my face. Of course, it's not gonna read. What's making it rotate like this? What? What's
Get
making
rotated.
it do that?
I like that meme. That meme of like, get rotated.
What? What meme is that?
It's, I don't know. It's like a thing where it's just like someone will just yell like, get rotated, and then they rotate them, and it's usually like either a PNG or like a person in real life. And it's like, get rotated. It? Yeah, that's it. And then they get rotated, and it's like, oh my god, they're rotated now.
I've never seen this.
I feel like
it's very much like the same energy as like the where it's like mods, ban them. Yeah. Mods. It's just like you're just asking some like outside force, but in real life, like outside the context of streaming and YouTubing, like in real life or as a bit.
Yeah.
That shit's funny. So let's do some managing expectations right now. We have 1 more hour left. What do we think we can get done?
I'm hoping for just basically basic blocking for all the shots, like to have at least some level of like poses for every shot. That's what I'm hoping for, because I don't think I'll be able to get anything else, because I have this shot and then one more that I have to at least have a pose for. So if everything could at least be posed to somewhat make sense, I'll be happy.
Okay. I'm just trying to get to the part where it's my audio, so I just think as long as I get something for there, I think I'll be happy.
Oh, like getting to that part?
Yeah.
Okay. Yay. All right, it worked.
Yay!
All right, let me minimize everything.
Yeah.
All right. Ew.
How was that?
That was pretty good, honestly. That's why it was disgusting. That's why it was disgusting, by the way.
Okay, Pac. We finished our challenge. We spent like 5.5 hours. We spent way longer than we thought, because it was a lot more work than, well, we knew it would be a lot of work, but like, you know, when you just think like, you're like 4 hours is good, and then it wasn't good. So yeah. So we did manage to finish it. I'm actually pretty proud of this. So we're gonna now showcase our work, Pac. I hope you guys like it. We're gonna start with gloss. So we're gonna first recap with our storyboard, just to like give you an idea, like here was what we were trying to do and here's what we were able to finish.
Yep. All right. So this is gonna be the storyboard. Just a little recap. All right. I'm gonna hit play. 3, 2, 1. Oh, hold on. That's not in the beginning. All right. Now we can go. 3, 2, 1. So that was the storyboard.
These drawings are so cute.
And now this is the actual 3D animation done in Maya. All right, ready?
I'm excited.
3, 2, 1. So it's super spacey, super floaty. I did a lot of key poses. I think I at least did what I said I was gonna do, which is at least everything is posed out. I wouldn't even really say this is blocking. Also, I didn't even put it in step. This is all in spline. That's why it's so floaty.
Yeah, I also made that mistake where I was like, ooh, forgot to put it in blocking.
Yeah, and you know what? Like, sometimes I don't like to work in blocking just because it gives me a false sense of like I'm doing good when I'm really not. So like, I also probably didn't block out the timing for the music for each scene well, but I had to quickly like play blast everything. Yeah, I had to play blast everything. I know, and I had to play blast it quickly. But I think my favorite part is probably the expression with the close-up of the cat with the ears going up.
Yeah, it looks really good. It without the audio too, I will say that it looks like it feels a lot better because you don't know that the timing difference. Like it just looks like just like still frames, and you're reading everything. Like the story is like there. Like I understand what's going on with the. I feel like the audio was distracting because it was off timing, but without the audio, it looks really, really good. Like I get the idea. Like it's really fun. I really like that he stretches out, his paw to like touch her face, like lovingly, like, oh, my person, I love you, and then betrayal.
And that was kind of the vibe. I do also really enjoy the first pose I did of the cat, of like her holding the cat. I didn't get to like do any posing on the fingers or the arms. That's why it looks so stiff. And also the walking in is super floaty too. There's a lot of floatiness happening. You can see it, but I really actually like how much expression I got out of this cat.
Yeah,
I was really
charming.
worried that because the cat is a realistic looking cat, I wouldn't really get like that kind of like cartoony expressions that I kind of drew in my storyboards. But I like the expressions I got out of it.
Yeah.
I did what I could. And
I really like when he's laying on his back and he turns to look behind him. Like that head turn is just like, no. Like it looks really good. I think it's like such a disappointed, like, no.
Yeah.
Is there someone there? No. So yeah. I think it reads well. It's still charming. It's still fun. It's still silly. I think you did a good job.
Yeah, I think if I had a week, I could get this done.
Yeah, literally. If I had, not even a week. Give me 2 to 3 days. Give me 2 days. I think I could bang it out.
If you give me a solid week, it would be gorgeous. It would be polished. Because, like, everything is here. I would probably put everything in steps just so I could be like, oh my god, let me just get a break. Because also the timing isn't that great. But overall, I think compared to the storyboard, I somewhat got it. The timing's a little off, but I got the general idea. I think I did way better than last time. 100%, which is good. I'm happy for growth. That's all I could really ask for.
That's all we can ask for. Growth.
Yeah.
Yay.
And there is actually a lot of things I like about it. Like, I think I really like the poses that I did pick. Even the girl's shrug. It's kind of rough.
I like her shrug. I think that if she didn't like lift her head up at the last second because it's like floating, if she didn't, I think it would have been perfect. Just like a like kind of like a thing, and like it reads well. Yeah. It's just still a little floaty because it's not finished. But like again, like everything's reading well, everything's fun and charming, and I think that's something that's really important. That like you got it to be funny and cute and charming, even though it's so rough, and that's really good. That's really important because if it had like no substance, no life in it, then like it would have been really more disappointing. But it still has a lot of life in it. It still has a lot of fun charm to it, and it's because you did a really good job with your storyboard. Like that storyboard, I think was really the key of us like improving, like just planning ahead of time. Who would have thought?
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought? If only we did. If we had warmed up, who knows even how much better this would be. And also the teeth, I didn't even bother to like texture it right. That's why it's also brown.
Oh, that was wondering. I thought I just didn't have that, and you had to like do that yourself.
No, I'm sure that it did have a teeth texture. I just didn't like. I didn't put it on. It was the low priority.
Yeah. Okay, that was great. Good job.
Yay. I'm actually happy. That's like another good thing about this progress.
That's all that matters.
Like the last time I was so depressed because I just wasn't happy with it. It looked lifeless and weird and not good. But this actually feels like there's some life in it. There's a story. The story's there. It's just very floaty and not finished.
Yep. Good job.
Yay.
All right, my turn. So I'm gonna show my storyboard. So again, I didn't have a video. Just a quick zoom in look at it. The person obviously comes in. She sees something on the ground, picks it up, forgets her backpack is completely open. Everything spills out, and she's just defeated at the stupidity that she just did of just dropping everything in her bag. And now she has to go pick it all up when she was just gonna pick up this one thing. Now she has to pick up a bunch of things.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I love the storyboard.
Right. So I'm gonna press play on mine. Let me just move this out the way. Okay. So
make sure to put it on loop.
Oh.
Actually, you could. Are you on QuickTime or which one are you on?
I think it is on loop.
Okay. All right. Good.
Okay. Let me make sure the audio's up. Okay. And 3, 2, 1.
good. Bro, what were you are capping for real. This looks great. It's
I don't know
really
why
good.
I don't know why it's readjusting every time it replays.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing a title every single time.
Yeah, I don't know why it's doing that either. Sorry.
I think you got the walking really good. There's only like some slight popping, but the bend down is really, really good and fluid. That bend forward where she was almost gonna fall forward and then she like noticed back and that shock of like, ah, shit. Like it's really good. It doesn't look floaty at all. I like the head overlapping when it goes like, ah, I dropped everything. Fuck. Like other than it just being needing to be a little snappier, I think this looks great. I wouldn't even call a lot of this floaty. I think it's just again not completely
it needs
finished.
A lot of polishing. Yeah,
it needs polishing. Honestly, yeah. I would say this is a good splining. Like you did good.
Honestly, I'm gonna be so real with you. It didn't start looking like this until like the last 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like straight up, I was like, ooh, this is not looking good. Like that, just when she bends down and steps up, like I was on that part for a long time because like just getting that motion of, I had to like backspace a lot because I felt like I wasn't changing it, but like what I was trying to do to get it to be like, oh, it's like in my reference, it's just like a little jolt. Like kind of like her upper body goes up, but her lower body still goes down.
Yeah.
And getting that counter was so hard to like figure out how to do.
And I think you got it. I think that's like a really realistic of like a halt, and it doesn't like abruptly stop, which is good.
I want you to know, spend like at least an hour 30 on just that motion, just that part. And the first 3 hours were the walk. The next hour and a half was that bend, and then the rest, like the next 45 minutes was like the very, very end, where it's like that bend over, like getting that hunched over was really, really hard because her limbs are really long. So like you could see her arm is kind of clipping through her legs because her legs are so long and they're in the way that like I couldn't get the arm.
I can't even see it.
No, you can see it. I don't know if it's like shitty quality. This is a pretty shitty play blast, but you could tell.
Yeah, a little bit.
And it's just,
like the elbows are a little floaty, but like
that's true. I barely did anything with the elbows, ones, to be so real with you.
But I'll have to say that long step and then the short little step, fantastic. It looks really good. Like I feel like it's there. The weight is there. It's just a little bit of poppiness that you need to like correct. But like it is all there. Like this looks I think you should be really proud. It looks really, really good.
I don't even know how I managed to fix the stepping because I remember when I like in the first like hour and a half or so and we took a little break, it wasn't looking good. It wasn't smooth at all. Like there was a lot of poppiness and like also like, because what I was really trying to do is get that motion of like, she was in the middle of walking and then she notices it and I wasn't getting that. And I can't believe that I managed to get in the end. I don't even know when or how I did that. I don't even know how or when I did that at all. I'm like, going. It looks like she like notices something, goes to pick it up. Like I did the facial expressions real quick, and God bless for that studio library because all I did was just use the pre-made expressions and like you could do like half expressions and like just blending a bunch of the different expressions. The pre-made expressions already there. That's the only reason there's any facial expression. Dead ass. That shit was a lifesaver.
I honestly think like you can really tell that she was like walking. She noticed something. And then course corrected like really quickly, like, and you can see the thinking. It's really good. And then the expressions are good. Like the only thing would be like a little bit more overlap, a little bit more snappiness. But this is a solid base. This is fantastic. I think this is great.
Yeah. I once I play blasted it, I was like, wow, this looks okay,
bro.
It's pretty good.
The glossiness of hateration fog cleared out. The hater fog cleared out, and you could see the light. That this is actually not that bad. And me too. I didn't think mine was good until like I played Blessed, and I'm like, it don't look that bad. It don't look that bad. It could be worse.
It could have been so much worse. And you know, after 5 hours to get something really good, I'm really proud of that. I'm really proud of that for real, because I feel like I take 2 weeks in order to get something sort of good.
Yeah. This is growth. I think overall, this was growth. Good for us. Hell yeah. This is positive vibes.
Let's go.
It was all worth it in the end. Yay.
It was all worth it.
God, animation is such a curse.
It is such a curse, but it's also a blessing.
Yeah, this is super fun. Yeah, I'm happy.
I'm really happy. I love both our shots. I think we did such a great job. I think everything's charming. Everything's fun. And you know, Pack, I need to be real with you. we were so quiet for the 5 hours. Like, we were supposed to be chatting, we were supposed to be doing things and like entertaining y'all, and we were so silent because we were so locked in because we were just stressed.
Bro, I'm hoping with all the editing, that you can't tell.
Yeah, if you were like, oh no, this is a pretty good concise video. Yeah, we cut out a lot because it's like 6 hours of content right here that we were just struggling in deep quiet and frustration and all the sighs.
It was when we were pissed off that we got quiet because we were like, fuck, like how could you have a good time when you're deeply annoyed?
How can you have good engaging conversation when you're just annoyed and frustrated, and you also like the second you get annoyed you just don't care anymore. I don't give a shit.
Exactly.
I don't care about nothing.
I stopped caring about talking because I'm like, I just need to focus. Like, what's going on?
Yeah. we did a good job though. I think we did good. Let's go. Okay, Pac, so for the next video we're gonna try to do this all in one video so that we don't break it up into 2 videos. We're gonna see how that is because this took a long time and who knows if we could do that, but we're really excited. Let us know in the comments what you think of our animation, what you thought of this challenge, what you would like to see in future videos. Like, let us know what you think, and we'll see you in the next one, guys. Pack out.
Pack out, guys. Bye.
Bye.